to the channel, and today I'm out on a day hike. It's on a trail I've been on before, so I'm not really gonna talk much about the trail. I'm basically going out to try out some products. I got a new stove and a couple other products I'm going to try out. One of them is a new Peak Refuel meal, Chilli Mac, and I've never had a Peak Refuel meal. As everybody who's watched me up to this point knows, I'm not a fan of Mountain House. So I'm looking for other things that I can use when I go out backpacking, those really long miles that I do. So stay tuned. Let's get down the trail and we'll have lunch with our Peak Refuel. Let's go. All right, we got a pretty good view right here in the parking lot even. Very nice view. All right, let's go. Okay, so we found our spot to have lunch, and this is gonna bother me. That's a briar, we'll just move that aside. Okay, so we found a spot. Now, one of the first products I want to talk about, if you're like me and you use a canister stove sometimes, and you have a hard time finding a flat surface to put it on, that can be a real pain in the butt, especially when you're jonesing for coffee in the morning after a long backpacking trip. So what I found, or actually what was suggested to me by my buddy Ross, Cascade Wild. This is a corrugated, it's like corrugated plastic. It's not really cardboard, but it's a fold-up table, and my friend Carlson has one too. He did a video on it, probably a better one than I'm about to do. But you can fold it up. This is what I like about it, is that you can fold it up flat to that. 2.2 ounces, so it doesn't add much to your pack weight. You can find them on Amazon. So I'm going to get this set up for my canister stove. Momentito, por favor. Okay, I've got a couple of canister stoves I'm going to show today, but I'm only going to use one to cook my lunch. The other one I will use on a trip coming up next week. So the first one I want to show is the Soto Windmaster. I'm not the first one to do a video on this. Obviously, this thing's been out a while, and it's way more expensive than anybody should pay for a gas canister stove, but you kind of get what you pay for. It has a concave windshield here. It has the igniter, the piezo igniter, and it has a micro regulator which allows you to really get a good simmer or regulate, and it makes it more efficient for the fuel. As far as pot stands, it comes with a 4-flex, what they call a 4-flex pot stand for bigger pots, and this is spring loaded right here. So you put this in here like that, and that's for your bigger pot stands. Optionally, you can also, if you want to go lighter on it, you can opt to purchase the 3 flex. The 3 flex is just fits on there like that, locks in, smaller pot, and then it also will clip to itself and stay relatively flat. So, Soto Windmaster, I'm going to get it set up, and I purchased the Soto set, and actually it came with a 1,000 milliliter pot as well, with a lid and a silicone grippy thing, and it has a slit for pouring out water for your ramen. So that is the Windmaster. I'm going to get it set up, and I'm going to use it today. The other one is, sorry, I keep looking, there's people on the trail, is the Soto Amicus. This one is lighter, it's smaller, but it has a lot of the same features as the Windmaster. So you can tell the difference in size here. The Windmaster is much taller, but this also has the concave, it has the piezo igniter, it has a micro regulator, and it has 4 folding pot holders, and it folds down to that. So that might be good for if you're trying to shave a few grams. So I'll be using that on a trip coming up, a more legitimate hiking trip. All right, let's get set up. Okay, so here is everything set up. So I'm going to get the fire going. Now you can't see the wind, or you can't see the flame. But it's there, you hear it. We'll get the water poured. Well, yes, I am wasting fuel, I know that. All right, that's about 500 mils. And it's a little breezy out here today. Now I know what you're saying, it looks a little wobbly with the table. I agree. We'll just let it sit. But like I said, the great thing about this is the ability to simmer. Has better, finer control. And here's what we're having. One of the other products I'm using today is this battery bank and solar array here, and it is 35,800 milliamp hours. It weighs 1.45 pounds, so really kind of way too heavy for long miles. Luckily I don't do them, but as you can see, it's charging my GoPro, and I've had this probably for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. I have my friend Steve just recently did a video on this. See, I have these things for a long time and I never do videos on them. He recently did a video on this, but I think the important thing to note here is that I had mine first and I told him about it. So, yeah, that's the important thing. All right, anyway, 35,800 milliamp hours. You can charge your iPhone probably, I think, between 8 to 11 times. Not that you would need that, but it's way too heavy for backpacking. All right, looks like we got a boil. That was about 2.5 minutes. So let's calm that down. I like that the handles have silicone on them too. All right. Really, with these meals anymore, I just eyeball it anyway. Either I get soup or I get goulash. This looks good though. It automatically smells better than Mountain House. So we're gonna let this sit for 10 minutes and we will come back and we'll do a taste test. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, so we're gonna give this a try. Once again, this is the Peak Refuel Beef Chili Mac, and it says beef crumbles, macaroni noodles, beans, and vegetables in a sweet chili sauce. So, let's give it a try. Please be good, please be good, please be good. Okay. It's not bad. The one thing I do notice is there's far less salt. It's got a little spice to it, but not overpowering. I like it. It's not making me thirsty, first of all. So, let's be honest, I was gonna like it anyway, but I really do like it because it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't make me thirsty. Let's take another bite. Let's make sure we're... Some people don't like this, I've heard. It's not too bad. Okay, like I said, it's not bad. I would eat this any day over a Mountain House. Probably gonna have to turn off the comments on this because I'm sure I'm gonna piss off the backpacking community. But, you know, people have their preferences. This is mine. I prefer this. If you prefer, and Mountain House is a good meal to get started with because they're pretty cheap. This is more expensive than that. So in that regard, Mountain House is a great service. It's a great thing for backpacking. So don't get me wrong on this. And I don't want to be controversial or confrontational. I just have a preference, that's all. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to pack everything up. The Soto stove, I need to use it more, but I like it. The table, I don't know yet. It's a little, as you saw, it was a little too wobbly, so it might just need more use so that it flattens down better. It says it holds up to 10 pounds, so we'll see. The solar charger, love it. I got mine before Steve did. Okay, so I set out to accomplish, accomplished what I set out to accomplish. Now we're just gonna have a great hike back to the truck and trip next week. So I'll show you some beautiful scenes on the way out. Man, this is a pretty trail. It's even prettier in the fall. In the fall, with the colors, just a great trail to be on. That last walk to, that's for you, Luann Sharon. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so I'm getting ready to jump out of the woods here and hit the road for the hike back to the truck. I wanted to give you one last peek at the pre-spring woods. And up there on that ridge is where I'll be headed. That's where the road is. Incline is pretty, well, not real significant. It's not bad, it's gradual. But this has been a lot of fun. This mini, tiny miles backpacking, not a real backpacker, product reviewer type hiker who doesn't hike guy. Just out enjoying nature, which is really what it should be about. And that's what it is about for me. So, I will see you back at the truck for final thoughts, just like Jerry Springer. Okay, back at the truck. Short miles, but you know what? Man, I enjoyed this today. Really did. Had a good meal. Showed you guys some products that you might want, that you might not want. I will leave links to all of these affiliate links in the description below. And, you know, just get out there, man, or woman, or in between. Just get out there and get out there and explore. We'll see you later. Peace. Bye.